friends, Chaos Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the practice match loss against the Cats. Now, there are a lot of rosy things. I've watched the whole game, might watch it again. But I just want to say, if you are returning Magpies, don't forget to like and comment. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment and subscribe. If you like if you like what content I'm making. But yeah, the few concerns for me out of that, but there are a lot more positives. Now, the way that we used our plays, I think they were smart. Now, I didn't know that Mason Cox had trouble seeing with his eyes while he was up in the Gold Coast, up in Queensland, I should say. But I really do see us as a good team coming up, the way that we have played. There are a lot of things I do like, and there's some things I don't like, but I'm going to talk more positive about this. Now, I've seen us being smart with our ball use. First quarter, it was really Geelong dominating. A few times that we just kicked blindly sometimes, and we allowed Geelong to take the intercept mark. Second quarter played a lot better and we got closer. Same thing in the third quarter. And while Mason Cox did kick a goal and Jamie Alec did kick 3 for us, we just fell a bit short. But having said that, I think that we are playing really good footy, and I'm sure there's a few things that we might need to improve on. But I did like our game plan in the way that Darcy Cameron or Mason Cox did get. I'm pretty sure it was Darcy Cameron who, in a ruck contest, he got pushed out a little bit, but he won the tap, and I think he did follow up his good work. And I like that from the big man, because I think we may have won the clearance, but we did. One thing I would like to see is that not to get pushed out, so they can try and win the tap themselves and try and win the clearances. So if we can just set up, if we can just have less Mason Cox in the ruck, and I'm not saying this to be mean, but I want him up forward, to be honest. I want to see Darcy Cameron play more games as well, and I think that's a good thing for him. It's a win game, but we have seen more of our opportunities going forward. Now, the reason why I say that we had more opportunities going forward, because we got the ball inside 50 and we made Geelong make mistakes, and we put pressure on them. I think that's going to be a brand. I think if we can lower our eyes going forward, I think that's going to suit us a lot better. And I think in the long run, I can see us playing really good football at the front half of the season and the back half of the season, and in the middle as well, because that's where the heat's going to be. Now, Josh Akers was good. Oliver Henry was really good. I saw him taking that one-hand mark, and I thought, fuck, wow, that was really good. And I think because he's a new player for us, seeing him in action by the live stream for the members, I'm really happy about. And I think that we must perform. I think that is a must for everyone else who follows Collingwood, because yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's just a practice match, but you want to work on your game plan. You want to work on everything else. I would like to see us working on a game plan to how we can beat teams. I don't want to see us play slow football against the Cats, because they did try and slow it down and use the ball movement. We teams against Geelong, we must go fast, and against Hawthorn, we must go fast. As well as some of the teams that we have to stop, like we'll have to stop West Coast. Now, for a fact, they like to take all these uncontested marks, so they kick mark game. Hawthorn do it, Geelong do it. We need to go fast against those teams, especially like against West Coast, and how we play against McGovern. So if we can play faster ball movement but smart, like knowing when we might have to slow it down, when we might have to play the positions better, I think it will go a long way for us to win. Now, the men in the mark will, I don't know. I think because you can't move sideways and you can't really try and intercept, I think we'll have to be smart with our tactics on maybe getting that position quick enough and try and perform well if that's the case. Brody Grundy was best in ground, as the club said. Yeah, I really like his ruck work. I think you want to probably maybe play him more in a pre-season game, but also maybe give the other guys a chance to see how we would go. But I have seen the improvement this year. It is one game in pre-season, and it's not all just rosy, but it's the way that we want to play. I did like the way that Jamie Elliott played in midfield, but then we played him up forward and we switched it around. I think we'll do that for sure. And I think while Jordan DeGoey does come back in, I think that we will be smart on how we are going to use him. But our players have to be fit and our players have to be smart. So if we can play 4 quarters of good footy, like what we did, would have preferred us not playing that first quarter as poorly. I think from memory we were a good first quarter team, but then I think when teams worked us out, that's when we had our issues a little bit. But I will say this it's been good watching us play. I got a lot out of it. What I thought, what I probably didn't like. But I will go on the negatives a little bit. Now, a few things of our negative is that, if I can say this, some of our turnovers weren't as great, but I would have liked us to really find plan B and plan C a little bit when we are struggling. So if we can just try and hold Geelong up a little bit and play patient sometimes in small portions of the game, not the full portions, but a little bit of a small portions, about 10% or 15%, whatever we have to do. I feel now that Mason Cox will be... The one thing I do fear is if Pendlebury and Sidebottom doesn't stand up, who will? I think I think we'll see John DeGoey step up. I think we'll see Brendan Snyder. I think that would want to play in there. And I think that we are going to see more of how can I get, how will our defence stack up as well, because that can be a little bit of a concern. I don't want to see high scoring, that we allow teams to score more than us. But that does depend on our ratings a little bit out of it as well. So if we can perform well, I think it does go a long way for us. And if we can have the teams on defence, but then we play smart enough football, teams like against the Eagles, against the Cats, and even against Richmond, because we did draw against Richmond, but we didn't lose. So we gotta hope that we don't have that bit of a break, as far as I'm concerned. But it is what it is. And now, another thing that I will say that was a bit of a concern for me, maybe towards, what can I say? Jack Madden is a little bit of a concern for me. I do love him, but there are some, I just get worried that can he take his game up to the next level? And I think he can do it, but I want to see it more. I want to see more action than anything else. Definitely, it is the way that we got to go forward with him, maybe, because Jeremy Howe, Jack Matt, Jordan Rufford, they are getting older. Can Jeremy Howe have a good year without having injuries? Does Jack Madden play? Look, I don't think Jack Madden will play many games if Jeremy Howe does play a full season, but that all depends on how the club does handle the expectations of him. Brayden Maynard will step up to his role, and I think that's going to be easy for us. And I did like our performance as well. It was a really good hit out. Probably a few nerves, but other than that, I did like it. Now I am going to rate this 9 out of 10 for that. I think we have shown that we can match Geelong, and we can certainly beat Geelong. I think if and when we do play against Geelong, that will be a really good team, and we can beat them. 100% sure. Now, also another thing I did like our black training Guernsey. I'd love to see us wear that or our old Clash Guernsey for games against the Cats. I really do like it. I think there's an issue when we wear our stripes and they wear theirs Guernsey. Like, Geelong don't have a Clash Guernsey. You don't see them wearing blue. You know, I like to see some of the AFL, some of the clubs wear their training Guernseys as a Clash Guernsey. I think it does go well for us. Suit us against Geelong, why not? Maybe we might have to wear it, but we will wait and see for that. We'll see what the club does do. It's been a terrible off-season, but I do like what we are doing. The trade period didn't go part of what we may have expected, but we got to look forward for this year. It's just one game. We got to know that we can't get ahead of ourselves at all. I think we might perform well in playing top 4 footy, but after that, who knows? You know, we just got. I will make my. I will do a preview, of course, against Richmond, and obviously a review of the game and a season's predictions video after each of the teams. So we will wait and see. Some may stay the same, some may not, but we will wait and see. So I hope you guys do like this video. I absolutely love it. Seeing the boys back in action. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, come, guys.